Abuja. Researchers discover new way to heal burns without scars. Chinese delegation visits Lagos Assembly over legislative collaboration. Others. Why we can't dictate to members on federal government's 10 million naira staff loans is what Kowesu is speaking on. Kemi Badnock, I am under attacks from British racists over my race, ethnicity. I'll run again for presidency in 2027. Atiku speaking up there. Court of Corruption, Obasanjo knocks INEC chairman, judiciary in new book. All these and more on the Nigerian Tribune. Let's move on now to the leadership. PDP's zoning of presidential ticket to South Sparks comments. Oil theft nearly 100% eliminated, says NNPCL GCEO. Federal government signs Barca agreement for direct flights to Brazil. We must invest in cyber defense, artificial intelligence, indigenous military technology, is what the CDS is speaking on. Federal government issues fresh flood alert to 9 northern states. We'll do more to secure Katsina, Chief of Army Staff. Gombe governor signs bill creating 13 LCDA. Security Summit 6 end to killings in Benue. Parties accept mediation in Abia land dispute. All these and more on leadership. Moving on now to the Vanguard. 2027 polls. PDP zones presidency to South, says APC won't play fair. Nigeria now a killing field with over 10,000 deaths under Tinubu's watch. Peter Obi. Labour leaders decry rising job losses, demand urgent economic diversification. NDLEA nabs Kanu alleged drug kingpin, 5 others. 4 killed, 2 wounded as trailer falls on tricycle in Delta. Crisis looms in varsities over salary structure review. Rivers youths nab flog police officer, 2 others for alleged drug use. Naira rises to 1,540 to the dollar in parallel markets. 2027 PDP retains existing zoning of leadership position. Benue Assembly Governor Elia promises collaboration with new speaker, lawmakers. All this and more on the Vanguard today. Moving on to the Sun. 2027 PDP zones presidential ticket to South. North retains national chairman. Kanu government alleged diversion of 6.5 billion naira sponsored ill-motivated smear campaign. Cross River sales deal with firm to unlock gas solid minerals deposit. PDP supports women seats, 6 2027 unity. Obi expresses concern over abduction, kidnapping across Nigeria. CVR, INEC confirms online registration hits 1.379 million. Lagos APC begins mobilization. INEC seeks cooperation of Kebbi Information Ministry. Federal government marketers deadlock halt Dangote's rollout. Customs seizes $2.2 million undeclared cash at airports in 7 months. All these and more on The Sun today. Let's move now to our final stop, which is The Guardian. Tinubu Keyamo signed Basa agreement with Brazil. 2027. Atiku signals interest as PDP heads for showdown with Tinubu. Tinubu seeks stronger Nigeria-Brazil ties. Southwest leads a new voters exercise as Southeast records lowest turnout. ICPC recovers 1.1 billion naira from Kanu official as state dismisses claim. Federal government introduces mandatory ethics criminal screening for teachers. Manufacturers lament as return of FOB levy stirs or causes a stir. NDLEA busts drug cartel that framed Nigerian pilgrims in Saudi Arabia. U.S. defends new social media vetting for visa applicants. Family laments poor emergency response as woman dies in Lagos lagoon crash. 795 financial institutions among 1,369 firms facing data breach probe. All these and more on The Guardian today. Time to get to your reactions. Right now, we are streaming live on YouTube and Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja. You can go on that platform right now to watch the show live and be a part of the conversation. You can also go on to our X page to comment in real time. Tag us at Nigeria Info ABJ. And the WhatsApp number where you can send a voice note or a message to 08099930137. When you're recording a voice note, do well to move away from your listening device so it doesn't interfere with all that you are saying. Good morning, Godwin Francis. Thank you so much for joining. Dr. Mrs. Unma Laborer, thank you as well for being a part of the conversation this morning. Go on a break. When we come back, we'll get into the phone calls and hear your thoughts.
More conversation, more talk, more right after this.
Audio Jungle.
+99 Once you get through, move away from your device, give your name, your location, and go straight to sharing your thoughts. Good morning. Welcome.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning, Itodo.
Welcome, sir.
How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
I believe you are hearing me.
I can hear you.
My name is Abakaro, calling you from Gwawalada. The former President, elder statesman, Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, in his new book, attacked the role that judiciary and INEC play towards thwarting sustainable democracy. It's a fact. If there will be agitation for a genuine reform, to reform judiciary, as well as the electoral umpire towards credible, free, fair election, Nigeria will be able to vote for the leaders of their choice so that we enjoy good governance. But without this, all the effort to carry out elections will always end in litigation in various courts, which the end result is not people-oriented leaders. Thank you. That is my case.
All right. Thank you for sharing. Good morning. Welcome. Are you there? Good morning. I can't seem to hear you. Sorry about that. Let's get to you now. Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
My name is Samuel Ibrahim, calling from Bari.
Please move away from your listening device so we can hear you clearly.
Yeah, my name is Samuel Ibrahim, calling from Bari.
Thank you, Samuel. Go ahead.
First time caller.
Great to have you on the show. Welcome. Please go ahead.
I don't know whether it's by force for Atiku to become a vice president, to become president in Nigeria. Let him give Peter Obi a chance, please, sir. That's my take this morning.
All right, sir. Thank you, Samuel. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Welcome.
Yeah, this is Charles speaking.
Please go ahead, Charles.
Mr. President was in Brazil, or is in Brazil.
Mm-hmm.
And the report says there was a full military welcome or whatever. From the video I watched, there was not even a government official that welcomed him, the one I saw. And going to Brazil and fixing Ajakuta power plant, which one will boost the Nigerian economy? Doing super highway than fixing the highways we have that are so bad. From Gwagwalada to even Okene here, it's like a suicide mission. Almost all the federal roads. But if we talk, they say we hate. Propaganda does not build a nation. These guys should sit down and think of how to build their nation. All this jocketing from one country to another. The same thing Buhari did, though. He's bringing in investment. At the end of the day, the job that was lost for 8 years of Buhari, in fact, is 1,000 times of what he did. If there is anything he brought in, his supporters should come tell us. That's what they will recruit media propagandists.
But
they keep
Charles,
writing and
Charles, is it impossible?
I'm listening.
Yeah, is it impossible for things to happen simultaneously? Because the government has constantly spoken about the reviving of the Jakarta still, even though some Nigerians are like, it's pointless to keep pumping money into a project that hasn't materialized in all these years, and for a brand new project to be started with all the funding that has been put aside for that.
Itodo.
Yes, sir.
If your mother tell you that she's cooking a soup,
Mm-hmm.
and you are hungry, and your mom say, wait, and you didn't see the soup, will you believe it? This is what they have been telling us for 8 years. Look at, do you know how many $1 billion they sink in NNPC? They went and did abracadabra. What they say it has shot down after billions of dollars. Have you forgotten the Air Nigeria, the 419? Sedika, what was that one name? Sedika did. This is the 419 in the government they are doing. The senior Yahoo. Nobody is talking about it.
All right, Charles.
And every day they keep this propaganda.
All right.
And they believe we are zombie. We believe them. Their supporters will put credit of 100 naira and praise them.
All right, Charles.
This is not how. Have they not asked China, how did we do our own?
All right, Charles. That's a good place to live. It's important to respect the choices and support of other people, because, of course, there'll be that weirdness if everyone were to see things from one perspective. As much as they respect your view, it's important to respect theirs as well. Let's go on to the live feed where we are streaming from right now, YouTube and Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja. You can go on there to watch the show live and be a part of the conversation. We'll get started with this one on YouTube. Good morning, everyone who's joining live. Igwe Prince, the list is long. Gabriel Lawrence. Anthony Menogu watching from Imo State. Eteng David Samuel says he's watching from Itodo. God will see Nigeria through this phase. All right. And Haruna Musa, Nigeria will be great again. Good morning. Atiku Abubakar Emiloko is 2027. Inshallah, it's his turn, whether people like it or not. And Solomon Kaito watching from Asokoro says desperation of the opposition parties to take over power in 2027 will cost them because they don't have a clear roadmap, is what he says. All right, and on Facebook, Moazu John Lasisi, we need strong opposition to put government on their toes. We can't avoid to operate or afford to operate a one-party system in this country. If we do, then we are heading to suffering. But then opposition should also brace up and do the needful and stop the pull-down syndrome. We need a credible opposition and credible elections in Nigeria. God bless Nigeria is how he ends his thoughts. Good morning, James Oche, watching from Central Area. I would like to know if the voters card registration has started. Yes, it has. So you can go online to, do the preliminaries before you go for capturing. Also, Francis in Amangunze says PDP zoning presidency to the south is a nice one, but they need to do more to convince most of the aggrieved members as well as the teeming Nigerians ahead of the 2027 elections. Good morning. Welcome.
Hello, Mr. Itodo.
Yes, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning. Is there anything happening to our phone lines? Okay, sorry about that. We'll have to get our engineers to look into it. Appears you can't seem to hear me clearly from that end. We'll try again. Hello. Hello. Good morning. Very well, thank you. You sound distant. You sound so far away from your device. My goodness. Can anybody hear him? Or is it just me? We can't seem to hear you. I would advise that you record a voice note or simply send a WhatsApp message. Let's see if you're able to get your thoughts through in good time. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome.
To the Itodo Abba.
Yes, good morning.
The Agaba is the one, and my name is Salasi Sendi, calling from Turkey right now.
Welcome.
I want to talk about Obi so worried about the insecurity. And for, we are all worried about the insecurity. We are talking of Plateau, Kaduna, Niger, Benue, and other parts of the country. The government must do the needful. They must do the needful about this. They should make sure that they stop this insecurity. They shouldn't treat them with kid gloves. They should go after this criminal. And everyone is entitled to his opinion, the Itodo. Whether it's unit of 100 naira or 50 naira, 1,000 naira, 1 million naira, everyone is entitled to his opinion. And everyone is respected for his own opinion. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Good morning. Welcome.
Divorce.
Yes.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, madam. I'm good. How are you?
My name is Someza.
Let's go ahead.
Divorce.
Yes.
Permit me to use 1 second. I learned one of our brothers, a family member, Daniel Adewumi, is having challenge. I beg, Nigerian full family will rally round and assist him. I will need more information before I will make my own comments.
Okay.
But in the interim, maybe if it's 1,000 or 500, keep it aside. We are going to assist him. That's the benefit we all get for being a family. We might have different views politically, but remember, we are one under one God. God bless you all. The voice.
Yes, please.
They are complaining that businesses are folding off. What do you expect? I see the government trying to woo investors from the abroad. What of the ones we have here? If you ask me to mention 5 businesses that I know that is no more viable, you'll be shocked. So many people don't enter our house and they are complaining. I want to appeal to government to make the environment conducive for people. People don't really want you to give them, assist them with all this small cash. Allow them to do business. Let the environment be conducive and they will not beg for anything, finally. The voice.
Yes.
The rate of insecurity is alarming. The next person that is renting house close to you, try to find out where they are coming from. Most people who come rent house, they have mission in that compound. They will put generator and other things, husband and wife. Before you know, they zoom with a child. They zoom with certain things. And the landlord, most times, they collect money cash. They don't do transfer. So it's so difficult to track those people. No time to talk too much.
All right.
On the issue of Mr. Adeunde, fellow Nigerians, thank you very much.
Thank you
Let us
for
reach out. Thank you.
sharing your thoughts. Good morning. Welcome. Are you there? Good morning.
Thank you, Deacon Itodo.
Welcome,
Thank
sir.
you. Thank you. My name is Oscar Max. I'm calling.
Are you there?
Can you hear me?
You went off for a few
Yeah,
seconds,
can
but
you
you're,
hear me?
you're back now. Let's try it again. Go ahead. Good morning.
It's raining here anyway. So, but let me say, you see, the president has opened direct routes from Nigeria to Brazil. I don't know why the president is so passionate with the South American countries. What is really there? You know, it's just annoying that the president contradicts our will. What our will as it is now is to revive the business that are comatose in this country. Not to go and begin to tell the investors to come here. America is booming, China is booming, you know, as far as business is concerned. How many times have you seen Xi Jinping outside of China telling people to go and invest in that country? When last did you see an American president coming to Africa? Apart from the time Obama came in 2010 or so. You know, so the issue, what we have at hand as it is now, is just for the country, the president to sit at home and fix things, organize things for himself. You know, you cannot put your house in order and go and tell outsiders to come and invest, carry their money and put here. We have the challenge of insecurity, the challenge of total collapse of era, the challenge of, you know, economic uncertainty and political uncertainty. You understand? All these amounts to that fear that foreigners cannot come and invest in this country. Investment in Nigeria has to be, you know, to start with Nigerians. Nigerians need to have confidence in this country and put their money here and grow it so that our economy grows. Not living, abandoning Nigerians or even killing the existing businesses to go and invest, you know, foreigners to come and invest in this country. It's just joking. The same joke Buhari joked for 8 years. That's not going to work.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing your thoughts. Let's go on now to the WhatsApp voice notes. Ensure that your voice note is not longer than 90 seconds. If it's shorter, that will make it easier for us to get as many as possible. Let's get started with yours. You can send it to the WhatsApp line 080-999-30137. Ensure that you're audible enough so you can hear everything that you are reacting to. Good morning. Welcome. Okay, and this one is not audible, it's empty. Dual to resend it, double in Guagwalada. Let's get to yours. Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning, Mr. Itodo. How's the work now?
Welcome, sir.
I greet all the listeners, the commentators, and the contributors, and the viewers of this Noble FM. My name is Omar Dudua. I'm transmitting from Guagwalada, Abuja. PDP zone, their presidential ticket to the south is a good one. They are not trying to recover gradually. This is what they are supposed to do by 2020, in the year 2023, when they sold the ticket to the north. After barely 8 years, they are desperate to still give Atiku the ticket high. Thinking that Atiku did the abracadabra for them, they are failure. That is what caused. That is what compounded their problem. We know the role Tambua play on that primaries day. So everybody will reap whatever he sows. We are waiting for the ADC to bring their own presidential to tell us where they are going to zone it to. Atiku is desperate now coming out. Obi is desperate to coming out. Maybe they will pay them because I know that Obi is ready to collect vice presidential slot.
Good morning, Itodo. Good morning, Nigerians. My name is Mohammed. I got on this voice note from Pape. One of your headlines said Atiku signaled PDP that he wants to recontest. To me, if I may advise him, Atiku should step aside and play the role of statesmanship so that they'll them support a formidable candidate if actually they are for the interest of Nigerians to wrestle power from the APC. They fully know, Nigerians fully know that the economic hardship is too much for Nigerians for now. We need sincerity, not power toxic. We want people that will come and rescue Nigerians from APC from the bottom of their heart, that they are playing for the betterment of the poor in Nigeria, not for selfish aggrandizement. So if actually they are playing the politics for Nigerians, Atiku should rethink and at least liaise with other stakeholders. Let them support a candidate that can be able to wrestle the power from the APC.
Good morning, Sir Itodo. My name is Abila, sending in this voice from Central Area. Obi concerned over the level of kidnapping and insecurity in Nigeria. Any right-thinking Nigeria will be concerned about that because Nigeria is no longer safe. You know, even the FCT itself, where it's been tagged as the federal capital, where the president even himself resides, is no longer safe. It's only God that will save us, in as much as our security personnel are trying. But the level at which these criminals, you know, ravaging, places is not good at all. May the Almighty God help us. That is my take this morning.
Thank you for sharing your thoughts. Right at 6:45 a.m., we are going through headlines and getting your reactions to them. You can catch up on YouTube and Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja. And Atiku should know that it's not a must to become Nigeria's president. The ticket should be zoned to the south. And if they really want to unseat the seating president, is what Olaleye Babalola states. It goes on to state, my concern is about the low turnout in the southeast, about the voters' registration. And we've been hearing lamentations about marginalization. They should have a rethink about how they see things, is what he says. Atiku's presidential quest spans 3 races, 2007, ACN 2019, and 2023. PDP, not the 6. Some whisper in the shadows. Buhari, bless his soul, chased the prize 4 times before his 2015 triumph. Yet, tongues wag, branding Atiku desperate while crowning Buhari resilient. Why paint one's greed with scorn and another with glory? Both chase the same star, yet wear different labels. In democracy, and it's danced, running for office is no sin, it's a right. Let's not twist truth into lies, let bias cloud judgment. Hold all to one standard and let fairness not fully guide our words, is what Wale Fatula is saying this morning. And Elder Bosun Enyanya says on Atiku being adamant to run for presidency, as one of his old supporters, I would like to let him know that if he and Obi continue this quest separately for 10 times, they'll be giving only APC the go-ahead signal. While we have a capitalist masquerading as a Democrat, is what Sonny in Ado Nasarawa starts his message with. So what do you expect? He will maximize his investments. Nigerians can invest, but the return on investment cannot be guaranteed with the current insecurity in the country. Full military welcome for Tinubu in Brazil. The media should tell Nigerians the truth. Does Brazil honor their president like that? Talk of visiting president. 8 years of Buhari's tenure, traveling all over the world. No single investment. Tinubu actually continued where his predecessor stopped, is what Pa Andrew A. Udoimo in Sulaja says. And Laji Abbas says, is this a case of self-mockery or what? When people are free to act as they wish, where will they not continue to imitate one another? How can OBJ now criticize INEC in his new book when the unforgettable do-or-die elections he implemented became a precedent, not only for INEC but for desperate elements parading as politicians in Nigeria? His actions stand in clear contradiction. Their sins remain unforgettable. And now Atiku again, I rest my case. May God Almighty in his divine wisdom liberate my country, Nigeria. Amen, is what Laji Abbas shares as his thoughts. Let's get back to the phone lines. You would have 45 to 60 seconds to share your thoughts. Good morning.
Good morning, Itodo.
Welcome. Welcome, sir.
Welcome, Greg. The man is police from Niger State. Just want to speak to this for the man.
Please go ahead.
Itodo.
Yes, sir.
Our president have been traveling to look for an investor. Most of them will come that you cannot even manage your own. You do not manage your refinery. You do not manage Ajikuta and the rest of them. You understand? Don't look there and the rest of them. And you're asking them to come. You cannot manage your own. You are asking somebody to come so that maybe you manage things or you manage that place on for him. Or see that no investors will come where there is no justice. No investors will come where there is no security. No investors will come where there is no light. You understand? So I think I just wasting their time. All these travel allowances and the rest of them, that's what they are looking for. They're just wasting their time. You come and see their country. The investors will come on their own. Thank you, and God bless you.
All right, thank you. Good morning, welcome.
Good morning.
Welcome, good morning.
Huh?
I can hear you. Good morning.
Hello?
All right, something happening with that particular line. Let's get to you. Good morning.
Nigeria info.
Welcome.
Are
you there?
How can investors come in Abuja to?
What's your name, sir?
With you? Okay, this is Mazi Azuke calling from Abuja.
Go ahead, Mazi. Welcome.
I said, how can investors come to Nigeria to invest when Peter Bisbora's business in Lagos was demolished? Until today, government have not said anything about that. So any investor that saw that, what confidence does he have to come and invest in Nigeria? Thank you and have a nice day.
All right, have a good day as well. We'll now run through some of our voice notes right here, as well as some messages before we wrap things up in less than 4 minutes. At 7 o'clock, it'll be time for the lead. Let's get started with this. Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning, Itodo.
Good morning.
Good morning, Nigerians. Good morning, listeners. My name is Ben Uche, sending this voice note from Kubwa. Itodo, you see, I don't like the way you cut people off. Allow people there to explain their feelings. If you know you can't continue with this program, you better stop it. Allow people, you read papers. People want to contribute, and as you behave as if they are talking against the government or what. If you are afraid of doing this program, you stop it. You stop it entirely. That is not the way to handle things in radio stations. I know this radio station, yes, you are afraid of government, but if you cannot continue with this kind of program, you stop it. Don't be cutting people off anyhow as if the money they used to buy the car, you gave them the money. No. People are saying the fact, what is happening in this country? And you keep cutting them off.
Good morning, Deacon Itodo. Good morning, Deacon Itodo.
Welcome, good morning.
This is Chukwudi listening from Southeast Iowa State. PDP is on their ticket to the South. Todo tell PDP, say, Chukwudi, say, it's too late to cry where the head is cut off. They should wait for now. So they should wait. I want to tell you to leave our brother Malan Haluna to talk. At least we are listening to him small. He's a regular caller. He have a problem with maybe phone or whatever. So allow him to talk. We can manage the voice. And what about Abasanji Omale from Lapa? I don't know where I hear from him. What is going on? Is there anything I want to hear from him, please? Well done.
Good morning, Oga Itodo. Good morning, Nigeria Info family. My name is Adebari Aode. Yeah, just as Mommy C said, Adewumi Daniel is truly passing through a tough time now. Yes, we need to rally around. We even thank God that he's still alive. I learned I donated the kidney for a friend, as nice as he is, and there is complication, which has brought about a very difficult financial problem for his family. To the extent that they only have to sell his car. We all know that he's a driver, and now the family is facing a lot of financial challenges. Even if his health is still not stable yet. Please, Nigeria Info family, we need to stand up for one of our own. Thank you, and God bless us.
Good morning, Itodo, and every Info listener worldwide. I want to talk about the ongoing security situation in FCT. That is, when you talk about the vehicles, a new policy just came that all taxis should be painted in Abuja color. If I may let you know, this is my opinion, that will not solve the one chance issue. It will not solve the insecurity. The police, VIO, they are after vehicles that are not painted. What about the keke? Itodo, if you bring 10 keke, search the keke, you find out that 9 is having weapon inside the keke.
Is that credible data that you've shared so far? Well, thank you so much. A good place to wrap things up. You can catch up on YouTube and Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja. But just something to clear. When you call in, you have an allotted time to share your thoughts. And once it's time, you will be cut off. You'll be giving warnings before the cutoff happens. No one is scared of the government or of you sharing your thoughts. But in sharing your thoughts, ensure that you are respectful and not bringing anybody down. I hope this is important so you don't disrespect anyone when you call in the bid to share your thoughts.
What did happen now? No bonus for all my line. No panic as MTN.
This is Nigeria Info.